Alright, it started back up. Alright, we're gonna try this. Maybe it's the outlet mixed with the combination of a bad wire.
Okay. So I would say let's try it for 2-3 minutes and then try it.
Yeah. Okay, should be that button. Nice, there we go. That worked. Have you ever seen Star versus the Forces of Evil?
Of course I have.
You have?
We watched it together, didn't we?
That was not us. That was...
I think I watched it alone. Oh, no, I watched it in my first year of college. That's what it was.
I never had anything to watch it on. Like,
It's on Hulu.
Yeah. Oh, it is?
Yeah, this is why you should get Hulu,
Then I might
bro.
get Hulu, honestly. Well, because So I never had cable growing up. I assume you didn't either.
I did, but we
Okay.
just got sick and tired of it.
Oh, okay.
It's really expensive.
So ours isn't expensive. It's the internet. We pay like...
Oh, we pay hella of money for internet.
We pay like... It's like $300 a month. For...
I don't think if we...
For the shitty internet that we pay for. It's like $300 a month. I mean, that's plus cable. To be fair,
we
that's
can't
plus cable.
name what we are getting, but I'm assuming it starts with an S.
Oh yeah.
We do too.
Yeah, no, it's awful. But I mean, to be fair, we're paying for a lot. It's probably cable is a good chunk of that, and then the internet is just like, well, because they keep jacking it up like every year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they keep messing that up.
Yes.
But. And I don't get good internet up here anyway. There's too many walls in the way in between me and the router.
I mean, you can put a router up here.
Yeah, but we can't have two routers in the house.
Why?
They won't let you.
Who?
That
makes no sense. Why?
Them who shall not be named.
Why? That makes no... Okay.
We asked them. We had another one. We have two. We called them because you have to call them to set it up.
Yeah.
And we were like, hey, can we have two routers? And they're like, no.
Like, well, I'm assuming they
want
not? You to pay a lot of money for a shitty service.
They just want you to pay even more instead of paying like, okay, because what I was thinking was like, okay, we pay a bunch of money for like a bunch of bandwidth, but it's still shitty.
Yeah.
So what if we just got two of them and they were both like 100 megabytes per second, like whatever. But if you're 3 feet away from it at all times, it's gonna run pretty fast.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and that would probably be even cheaper than having the 400 megabytes per second for $100 a month.
Why not you buy it in your name and do it from you?
I think it's a household thing,
that
like an address.
Is stupid
because you put an address for the account, and so if you're like, yeah, it's at 59, whatever. They're like, there's already an internet there, and you're like, what? Yeah, because my friend. Jolly was moving into his house with a bunch of his friends, with a bunch of his coworkers, not really his friends, but they were close enough. He was moving in with with like a brand new house. He got married, by the way.
I don't know who this kid is.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll show you to it later.
Okay.
But so he was telling me about how he called them and being like, hey, we need to set up a router, and they go, yeah, there's already 3 set up in the house. Because it wasn't through.
Is it just me or is it smoky over there?
No, that's just you.
Okay, it was a little smoky.
And so, and so he was like, what? Where? And so then they all went through the house, and there was this little cupboard, like, underneath the stairs, with 3 routers all hooked up, right next to each other. So
they wouldn't need, I bet you they have really fast service, right?
Well, they weren't paying for them, and they didn't have the passwords to any of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On the router, it also shows you the password.
That's if you keep that password. You can opt to change it.
I remember when I had my own internet, my own cable when I lived in North Carolina.
Because ours is our own custom password.
Yeah.
That only we know, which is nice. We thought our neighbors were stealing our internet. Them over there, we thought they were stealing our internet.
Of course.
Well, because we were like, well, we know they're not doing it because they're our nice neighbors. Like, they're nice. But them, I could see them doing it. Especially considering how much we pay for our internet, and the router's on like this side of the house too, so it's closer to them. And then we looked at the thing, and I mean, it says that there's kind of a lot of devices connected, and we're wondering if it's just like sleep devices, like the Xbox is always connected.
Yeah.
Because it's just asleep. Unless you unplug it, it is always on. Or like the Alexa and stuff. Those are always connected, unless you unplug them.
Okay.
They're always. That's why whenever you turn on the Xbox, you can immediately go into Netflix because it doesn't have to find the internet and log in.
And that's why Alexa's always on. Where is Alexa?
She's over there. She at the windowsill.
Hey Alexa. Good morning. Okay, she just told us our location,
Why?
so we don't need to know that.
I can bleep it. I have a thing.
Okay, cool. I don't need you to know where we live.
Yeah, Jesus, Alexa, shut up! Oh my God, she just kept.
Okay.
Why are you telling? Alexa, stop! Oh my God, just spilling out information. Next, it's gonna be saying the Wi-Fi password, my address, everything.
Yours is just not trained.
Jesus Christ! Like, what the heck was that? You said.
I said good morning.
I think I have a preset for good morning.
Oh, good job, bud.
Well, because yeah, I do, and it tells me like the news and all this stuff, and then it tells you
exactly
the weather.
Where you live.
Well, it tells me the weather.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that tells you that it just happens to say
we're
the
in
address.
Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky.
We are. We're in Kentucky. Well, I mean that doesn't really give you.
Who's gonna like actually look? I don't know. Let me not say
Well,
that.
every single state has one. Honestly,
Lexington.
Just about, yeah.
Oh,
Like, I mean, there's a lot. Like, it would be hard to find us just from that.
I guess.
Especially considering there's no windows or
I just
anything.
know
Like,
two
you can't.
Lexingtons.
There's one in Kentucky. There's one in Ohio. North Carolina has one.
Ew, of course they want to copy us.
Well, now you gave the state too, didn't you?
I just did.
We're Georgia, Lexington,
Georgia.
Georgia. Oh, that just sounds bad.
We're just gonna have to bleep all this out.
Yeah, we are. Honestly, it's just beep. Do you ever watch Kim Possible?
Yeah, I actually used to like. You know the one character from Kim Possible? I really like the Green Lady. The Green Lady, her powers. I don't know why. The one who is with the purple guy, the blue guy. The main protagonist.
Okay.
And I forget her name.
Oh, I see her. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like really cool.
Oh, the live action Kim Possible.
What is up with all these live actions like failing us?
Oh, okay, so it's hard to do a lot of things that they do in animations.
Actually, independent. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up because TikTok. There was a little video of two.
We don't have a TikTok, by the way. That's
don't?
the one thing. No, I do, but
I do.
The channel does not have a TikTok.
I don't think we need a TikTok.
I guess not, but I'm just well, we have everything else. We have a Twitter, YouTube,
We don't need a TikTok.
Instagram. We don't have a Facebook either, but we're not from the 90s, so.
Excuse you. I have a Facebook.
Yeah, I have a Facebook too, but you don't need one for this.
My website was on a Facebook for once.
Yeah, but that was in 2012.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a pretty long time ago. Well, no, it was 2000.
My business closed down before I went to college.
2017.
I also have my own business.
It really
but
wasn't
we're
that
not
far
gonna
away.
talk about
It really wasn't that far. It was 2017, I think.
that.
Something like that.
What was I on?
But Facebook is good for that because it's a lot of family members.
Yes.
And they can spread the word about stuff like that super easily because you can.
Yes.
But this is not a family condoned thing. Okay,
it could be.
that is not appropriate for this channel. I'm gonna have to bleep all this now.
Bleep my nice little noise.
Let me get a test beep here.
On TikTok, there was two guys who wanted to do a reenactment of the Midoriya versus Bakugo match. And it was like they did it perfectly. The speed was good, the cuts was really good, and it was a woman who was talking about how big mainstream people don't understand this, but like people who don't do it for money and people who don't have a lot of money, they was just doing it for shits and gigs. They did a lot better than I'm not gonna call it very. I like Avatar. I really love Avatar.
I liked the live action movie.
Goodbye.
I didn't like it because it was a good representation of the animation. Of course not. I'm not liking it for that. I'm liking it as its own solo movie. I'm taking it out of the realm of trying to judge it by the amazing show that it was trying to base off of. Okay, I'm using it like when they make a live action movie of a book and it's really far off, but it's like the movie was still pretty good. Is how I'm going with it. It's like it wasn't very close to the TV show.
fighting was slow.
It was a little slow. I'll admit that it was. A little slow. But I kind of like that. The pacing was pretty good for me. I thought it was kind of. It wasn't too bad. Like, because okay, it had a good climactic scene at the end.
Yes.
I like that. It didn't Like what movie was it? It was it was a Marvel movie. Ugh. Like
Marvel.
It was Captain Marvel.
Oh, I haven't seen any of the Captain Marvel movies.
Isn't that a girl? That's a girl with blonde hair, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Captain America is the guy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, why would I know that anyway?
Why would you know that Captain America
is
a guy?
No. I mean, the Captain Marvel would be a woman. It's not a gender specific name.
No, it shocked me when I found. Well, in the comic books, she was a he. But then because after the last movie with Thanos and everything, when she came back and she was a she, and I was like, yes.
I like that part. So I went and saw that with Ryan, but he went with. Did I tell you he's back with Sarah?
Who's Sarah?
I don't want that to be a shock.
Oh.
We talked about that.
No, you didn't talk to me about it. He told me after.
Yeah. On that day. Yes. Okay. Thank you for specifying with that for me. Thank you.
Specifying.
Don't worry about it. So. Yeah. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah. So we went and saw that in the drive-in. Mm-hmm. It was me, Zoe, and we took separate cars, obviously, because it's a drive-in. And we saw that movie, and I think that was the only movie we saw that night, because that just had come out.
I really want to go to a drive-in again.
Yeah. I mean, you could go. You got 9 days. I think they're still open.
Well, there's a lot of drive-ins up in New York, so.
Okay, yeah, do that then. Yeah, true. But yeah. So we went and saw that movie, and we talked to them after the movie, and we were like, that movie was terrible, because we actually watched the movie. Me and Zoe sat there and watched the movie. Then we don't think they watched the movie. If you catch what I'm throwing down,
they were sucking each other's tongues.
Yeah. I'm gonna pause it after this story, and we'll check the audio just to see if it still works.
Okay.
But yeah. So like, we watched it, and it had terrible pacing. It was awful. So like, she got her powers and everything. It was good at first, and then there was this big fight scene, and she destroyed this whole ship of like all the aliens and everything. Like the fight scene in the Avengers.
Okay.
It was like that, and it was like, wow, that was so good. And then it kept going.
The fight?
No, the movie.
Oh,
it died down after the fight scene.
You have to do it like that. You have to like.
And then there was another one.
Of course it is.
And she had to. I think she threw something into the sun or something. I don't know what she had to do. Yeah, she threw it. She threw like a I don't know, like a bomb or something in there. And I'm like, why couldn't you just end with the one fight scene? Why did you have to do this? So now it's like you're pulling us up, and then you're throwing us down, and then you're throwing it back up, and then you're like. And then it calmed back down, and then it ended, and it was
almost like twerking. You have to go up, and you have to go down.
It was just and that's pointless.
He's calling my art. I mean, all of our arts twerking. Twerk Nation will come back.
And so it's like that was. Why did you have the first fight? Why was that there? What was the point of it? Like, because she beat them in like less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, she's Captain Marvel.
And then she beat the second fight scene in less than 5 minutes. And I was like, yeah, I know, I get that. But I'm like,
don't hate on Captain Marvel all because you didn't get her power.
Like,
jealousy.
I honestly, this is gonna create some hate. I liked Batman versus Superman more than Captain Marvel.
Well, I can't really judge because I haven't seen either of them.
Captain Marvel sucked. I don't even know what it got. What was its rating?
Okay. Didn't Batman beat Superman?
Yes.
Because of kryptonite?
He killed him.
He didn't kill him because Superman came back to life. You can't kill Superman.
No, he killed him in that movie.
Well, didn't he come back at the end?
No, different movie. They made another movie. And then they had to bring him back because they needed Superman, and they brought him back to life.
They needed Superman.
Yeah, Batman was not a fan of that.
Oh, Batman shouldn't try to kill the man who helps people.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pop back into here. I'm going to stop this and then see what this sounds like. Okay, we're back. The cable that it was doing this the very first time and it worked fine.
Okay.
But the cable it came with, it doesn't even like work with the cable this came with. This was $100. The mixer. The microphones were $45.
That's expensive.
Yeah, it was expensive.
That's more than my prescription.
Okay. Here, so I will pick our non-copyright music. See, it's got a whole thing. Oh yeah, the codfish should not be in there. That's copyright music.
The
codfish? Oh, codfish. He's a beatboxer. I like listening to him. We would listen to him, but we're recording, and he is 100% copywritten, mostly because he's doing someone else's song, and he also owns the remix version. Why are you on my foot? Get off my foot.
Because your foot's so warm. Because I'm a savage.
That's this. It's not gonna play that song because it's non-copyright music. And that's what it looks like. That's why I picked it. Because it's part of our new logo that I'm doing. I thought it was pretty nice. It has nice background music. I mean, they can hear that, buddy.
I want them to hear that. All right. So, what is the most exciting thing that happened to you this week? It is Friday. So, what is the most exciting thing that happened this week for you?
Okay, let me see. Oh, the Owl House is also on here. Nice. For like the shows that you should watch or whatever, or that are coming. This show, and this show. Well, this show's already here, and it's great. And then the 2 episodes came out on YouTube, and you should watch them. And then the first season's out of this one.
I thought it was on
Disney. Yeah, these are all Disney. So this is coming on Disney.
But what? But it says that says Cartoon, not Cartoon Network.
It just says creepy. So they're creepy, which that's creepy. I will admit that is creepy. That's pretty creepy.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's pretty creepy. I'd be fair to say that's creepy. So, do you know the Owl House? Like the whole thing. What were we talking about before we got to the Owl House stuff? Sorry. What'd you ask me?
Oh, what was the biggest thing that happened to you this week? Like, what's
this
exciting?
This week.
We all have to have something good.
Went by my brother's place and finally looked at what they had gotten out. Finally.
Okay.
The house is, by the way, is like 900 square feet. It's very tiny. You need to come see it one day. One day. Don't worry. When you come down to visit, you can.
I don't know
it.
if I'm coming back down though. That's the real thing.
You'll come down at least once.
Maybe.
You'll miss us too much.
I will be gone for a whole year. So
yeah.
By next spring, I'll probably come back down.
Yeah, you miss us too much.
No.
Yeah, you do.
These Southern folks, people.
You miss us too much.
I'm part of the Southerns.
Yeah. Make sure the mic is facing you right.
Is it not?
Well, okay, so the name is right on it, so.
Yeah, the name's facing towards me.
Okay, good. Yeah. You were a little quiet in the audio, is the only reason. Not like super quiet, just a little. Like, much better than Ryan.
Do I need to put my mouth on it?
No, you don't need to put your mouth on it.
Okay. Well, my lips kind of touched it a little
It's
bit.
okay.
I don't like that.
Ryan got nowhere near that microphone.
Oh, so no corona.
No, he got nowhere. He was like back here. Okay?
That's weird, though.
I know.
People can't hear you.
Well, every time he got close to it, he ended up smacking the mic, the boom arm or something.
Because he's so lanky.
Maybe you need to like tilt it up a little bit. Because okay, so it picks up your speech right in front.
Uh-huh. So this is better?
Bro, you can do it like this.
It was in the exact same spot that it was.
There you go. And then we can rotate it a little bit. Get you a better spot on the mic. Because see, look, it's all directional. It's all...
Hello, America.
That is a lot better. That is really close. They probably
Over here in this corner, we have Ryan Will.
That's going to be really loud in the audio.
That's why I didn't say it last
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, first names only here. First names only.
I go by Milan Xavier, and I really don't care, because Milan Xavier can be my first name.
Yeah.
It kind of runs nicely.
Yeah, so this week we got to go over there and see how much progress they finally got done. What about you?
Well, all I did this week was work. And,
Yeah, but you got to, what? You got to... Oh, your manager got wrote up and you got...
Oh, yes. My manager got written up, and I
Yeah.
got, not promoted, but I got praise from the higher-ups.
Yep.
And they want me to stay, but I said no.
Which, I mean, you know, they still gave you a card, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I have a card from corporate, and
Yeah.
I have, like... They want me to stay, but that's not happening. Don't ever work at a toxic environment. If you work in a toxic environment, you need to report them or leave them. Know your worth, honey.
I work in an environment where everyone sleeps with everyone.
Oh, that's a love fest.
Not everybody sleeps with everybody, but like...
Oh, so you're telling me you're sleeping with people now? You're cheating on me? Is that what's happening?
I'm not necessarily... I'm not at all. I'm just kidding. But like...
Necessarily.
That was a lead on. No, but like... What? Like... It's like 3 of the waitresses or something have like slept with other people, and like 2 of them are married.
So now we're gossiping.
It's like a whole thing, man. I don't know. I'm not naming names. I'm not
What
naming
is up
names.
with people?
I'm just saying, like...
Maybe I should keep this to myself, but I don't know. It just doesn't sit right when you're trying to mess with someone who's married. That doesn't.
Yeah, I know, right?
It just doesn't sit right.
Especially
with me.
when you know, because a lot of the people that they've like done it with have like they're not regulars, but they come in a decent amount. Like they talk a lot. Like they talk about. So like the waitress usually talks about their problems, and usually it's about their husband. And so it's like,
oh, so me complaining about my husband means you get to come in my house and we do it?
Well, I'm saying they complain about him a lot. Like he's a problem in their life. I know, that's what I'm. To be fair, a lot of them have kids. Most of them, I think all of them have kids.
Leave them and make them pay child support.
I know, right? Like have you seen Shameless?
I have not seen the new season of Shameless.
I watched the new season.
I'm still on. Well, I'm not on season 9. I watched all of not season 9, season 8. I
what
watched
is wrong
all of
with you.
I've seen all of season 8, and
Shame.
I'm still on it. Like I rewatched it so I can get better, not better, but like recap.
Oh yeah, because that show, because every episode's like an hour long.
Oh yes, I don't mind it. I don't mind
and
it
it's
at
10
all.
seasons.
Bro, I'm so excited. I might just watch that on my road trip.
So you have so do you know about Fiona, right? That's the oldest
daughter.
Okay.
The oldest daughter.
Yeah, the oldest daughter, yeah. Do you know about her? Like,
I know she's on a downward spiral from drinking.
Okay, so no, you don't know. Okay.
Is she having a kid?
No, she never has a kid. But I want to spoil something for you.
Well, you can't spoil it to me because I know I'm not the only one who hasn't seen it. We have all of our
I know,
beautiful viewers.
it's a new show and
it's a new season.
New season, and well, I mean it happens in the end of season 9, I think.
Oh, that's far away.
Yeah.
I heard there were rumors that Ian is leaving Shameless. Is he?
He didn't leave this season.
Okay.
He didn't leave
season 10 maybe? Or he just won't show up?
No, this was season 10. Season 10 he didn't leave.
Okay, so the newest season is season 10.
Yes.
Then I'm on season 9 right now.
Okay.
Recapping then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how to spell Shameless.
SHAM.
There he goes. Yeah, 10 seasons on Netflix. So yeah, the newest season 10. He is on that. Ian is on that.
They were open in 2011?
Yes, this show is old
wow.
balls. It is
That's
old.
amazing, though.
It is extremely old of a show.
And how come Liam is slowly growing?
Oh, like, yeah. Dude, season 10, he is like, he's not super old. He's like 10 or so.
But do they have the same actor?
He gets, yeah.
Okay, cool. Because they switched the actor.
I love that about the show, is because it's like, like you watch them develop through because it goes from 2011 or so, and so you see them all develop. Like Ian, he starts out at being like 15 or something, and now he's like 23.
Ian is
at season 10, and I love it because I'm like, oh my god, yes, it's so great. Also, I love how their dad won't die. Frank
but their mom dies.
Yeah,
their mom dies, but Frank doesn't.
Oh my god, like they is it the end of season? Which season? This might be a spoiler. This is probably a spoiler.
For Monica to die?
No. They throw Frank in the lake or in the river.
That is season 8.
Okay. I knew it was a pretty recent season. I'm like, that's pretty recent.
But you should be caught up by now.
Season 8, you should be. It started in 2011. It's been like a season a year. That was 2 years ago.
And it's too late to start over now. It's way too late. So you just might as well just jump in.
Yeah.
Season 5 is where it really picks up.
I love how it's like 2 completely different shows. Like you watch season 1, and if you skip all the way to season 8 or something, 2 completely different shows.
I just love everything about it because like a lot of people are like, oh, it's so raunchy or it's just so.
That's what
like,
I love about it because it's so real.
It's real. That's what it is, and it's about like
people's lives
living.
suck.
Yeah, and people are actually living for minimum wage, and it kind of shows what we Americans are kind of going through. And just seeing a glimpse of
getting a little political there.
We're not getting political. Okay, I can definitely get political, but
I was just talking about a very good show.
I love the show. I'm just saying, like, people should watch it because, not because of all the the sex scenes. I mean, those are cool too.
That's why I started watching it.
I mean,
because the cutscenes in Netflix were that. They almost like 2/3 of it were just the sex scenes in the show, and so I was like,
Veronica, okay, girl,
yeah,
okay, and Kevin, okay, I see y'all.
Yeah, they got into it.
Aren't they having another kid?
Season 10, they only have 2.
Okay, so never mind. What are we listening to?
It's 20 seconds. Non-copyright music. That's what we're listening to, even though it probably can't even hear it.
Probably not.
Because, like, see, like, here, if I... If we, this is gonna turn up what we can hear, but it doesn't change their like perception of the audio.
Okay. So we do hear a lot. Ooh, okay. I can hear it a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but it's like, it's not enough to where it's like I think they could copyright. And I might put music over the video anyway.
Do you have a PlayStation as well?
Yeah, I have a PlayStation 3, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 2, and Xbox hooked up to it all at the same time.
And you talk about my spending habits.
I didn't buy any of that.
Oh, but yeah,
that's all from. I also, for the PlayStation 2, I have the racing system.
Oh,
that
that's a
goes on your
PlayStation
lap.
2?
Up, right next to the Xbox is a PlayStation 3.
Oh, okay.
And then below it is a PlayStation 2 and a Nintendo 64. And then I have an Atari behind you. An original Atari. And I have, with 10 games.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have, let's see, what else do I have? I have another one somewhere else. Oh, I have my GameCube. My GameCube's in the cabinet, or in the drawer. Mm-hmm. I have that in the cabinet with all my games that I still have.
Yeah.
And all the wires still hook up. I think that's everything. That's up here. We got the Wii downstairs.
Oh my goodness, I have not played a Wii in a long time.
Don't. It's so bad.
I'm so scared that it's gonna slip right out of my hand and hit something.
Oh man.
That's why we got rid of it, because I was too scared of it.
And then I got the VR, the computer. You know, I got all the devices.
You got all the games.
I got all the things. You know how
But
I'd
not a
be
PS5.
as a hoarder. No, I do. That's what I'm
As
gonna get
a
next.
hoarder, okay.
That's what I'm gonna get next. I'm getting a PlayStation because I think I'm gonna start doing like a back and forth. Like I'll get the new PlayStation this time. The next time I'll get the new Xbox. Then I'll get the new PlayStation. You know, so I'll always be like only one generation behind on each device.
Christmas is coming up, and I think you should get me the newest Xbox.
No.
I think
for Christmas, for this man, I got for Christmas, I got an Xbox just so we could play Minecraft.
He did.
I used my Christmas money. No, I didn't. Christmas gift, I guess. The one gift, like the thing that my parents got me, was an Xbox. Like I didn't want money, none of that. No. I wanted an Xbox so I could play Minecraft with this fool over here.
But he had it on his PC, but that was before cross.
Well, that was just the Java edition because
Yeah.
I don't have the Microsoft edition on there.